So today's lesson is how to cut up a chicken to go on the grill or to saute in a pan. First off, we start with our chicken over the sink. Chicken's typically going to have a lot of juice coming out of the bag, so we simply keep it in the sink to contain the chicken juices. First thing you want to do is reach inside the cavity of the chicken and pull out the bag of innards. You also have this, which is a food safety packaging for chicken to absorb some of the juices of the chicken, but you can see it didn't do a great job. So we thoroughly rinse our chicken, inside, outside. And as you can see, I already have some paper towels ready so I don't have to get those out with my contaminated hands. So I'm drying this here. And now we're ready to cut our chicken. Cutting up a chicken can be intimidating. It shouldn't be. With enough practice, it'll become easy. First thing that we want to do is cut off the tail. Some people just throw this away or use it for stock. My husband absolutely loves it, so we put it in for the grill. Okay, so you're gonna pick your chicken up by the wing, and we just slice it. So you find the joint, you sort of pull it back, slice it off. I like to use scissors to cut the skin. I also trim some of the excess skin off, although my husband gets really mad because he likes the skin. Okay, and then I just put it in my container where I'm going to marinate my chicken. Then we're going to go to the second side, do the same thing. It's easy if you just lift that up, carve it right off. Again, trim some of that excess skin. Some people actually like to cut more of the breast in with their wings. My husband doesn't really like the wings, and that's his favorite part, so I don't give him the extra breast. So we pull the skin just so we can see what we're doing. Okay, again, we're going to hold it up. And did you hear that nice crack? That's how we know we've got the right spot. We take so we have the drumstick and the thigh. We're going to go right in there. Again, find where the bone separates. And we do the other side. Okay, remember what we did is we cut the skin so we can see what we've got. Lift it up, cut it. Fold it back, slice it. Okay, now all we have left to do is the breast. Now, you can leave the skin on the breast, or you can take it off. I typically take it off as my kids don't really like the chicken skin. Now we go down the center of the breastbone. I'm just going to slowly carve it away from the bone. Some people leave the breast on the bone. I find it a little easier to deal with the chicken not on the bone. And I like to save the carcass to make a stock. Okay, just coming in here, taking it off the bone. Okay, then we have this, I'm not sure what they call this, but it's this little membrane in the chicken that I like to take out. You just simply sort of whittle it away. I don't know if they do this in restaurants, but I typically don't like it. So that comes out. Got one breast, and then all we have to do as the next side. We do exactly the same thing. Now, one of the other things you can do, while I'm finishing this up, I'll just tell you that you can use the carcass, the meat on the back of the carcass is absolutely fabulous. I find the meat next to the bone the most flavorful meat. So you can actually carve this, the carcass up and put it on the grill. Okay, I'm going to do that one more time with this. Some people use a paper towel to hold on to this because it is kind of slippery. As you can see, it's really slippery. Okay, there, that one was a long one. Okay, so now we've cut up our chicken. Actually, I feel a little bit of bone right there. Sometimes you'll get that on the breast, so just feel it. People don't typically want to see bone. I'm going to trim a little of that fat as well. Now, this is the part on the back. So if you want to grill this, it's nice to keep this skin on because it'll keep it from sticking on the grill. But all of these are little pockets of meat. You can cook this up and then put it in soup or let someone pick it. But there's still a lot of meat on this, as you can see. It makes a great stock. And now, one cut up chicken. So I don't have time to make stock today. So what I'm going to do is simply put my chicken carcass into a bag, throw it in the freezer, and when I have a couple of hours, I'll make stock. I don't put the fat in or the skin.